Greetings and salutations, everyone. I'm Ekamac. This is Let's Play Legend of Heroes Trails in the Sky. I thought I turned the music back on. I did. Okay, that was weird, but in the last episode we ran into the Queen's nephew. I don't like him very much. He took our room, there was nowhere else to stay, so we had to bunk with Niall, but that's not important. What's important is that last night someone set the orphanage on fire, and as obnoxious as Clem is, he doesn't deserve to die, so I'm hoping that whatever's going on with the guild here, I hope we can fix what's going on. Anyway, so we have new stuff. Medium? Hang on. Okay. Find the warehouse key. I lost my warehouse key. I really need it. Find it ASAP. I lost my orbital gun prototype along the Orion Causeway. I think I dropped it when I was attacked by a monster. A ferocious monster known as a helmet crab has been spotted roving near the Sephiroth Tower. Races from this branch are requested to deal with the threat immediately. Apparently we don't have to worry about find the prototype. At least according to the guide. Oh, also, I forgot to save. I should probably do that. Because we are going to have VP on the line coming up. Good morning, Jean. Good morning. Good morning. You're certainly here early. Yep, just like we promised. I know it's early, but do you have any assignments for us? Music to my ears. Let's see, there are so many options. Go easy on us. Just hold on a moment, please. Hello, you've reached the Bracer Guild. Oh, it's an incoming communication from the White Magnolia. How unusual. I'm impressed you were able to reach us with that old comm equipment. What did you say? I see, that's definitely a major issue. Yeah, I understand. I'll send someone over shortly. What's wrong? Another case? Could be a case or just an accident. I'm not sure. Last night, the orphanage on the coastal road caught fire and burned down. No way! Any idea who might have done it? That was the proprietor of the Minoria Inn who called. Are you too familiar with the Mercia orphanage? Familiar? We were just there yesterday afternoon. Are the kids and matron okay? That I don't know. We have to conduct a full investigation. It has to be as thorough as possible. Would you be willing? Of course we would! Let's head over there now then. Good. Take care. Dramatic music over back to the cheery coastal theme because they don't know whether they're okay. That's kind of concerning. Where did the birds go? They spread their wings and fly off to unknown lands. They look so small up in the sky, but they're strong creatures. I wish I could live like they do. I want to see if I can sneak over to that side to see what's going on over there. I know that I should be working on the... Hang on. If you get in trouble, who will you call? That's right, you call Bracers! At home or abroad, it doesn't matter. Bracers are always around to help. I love those guys! Did you drop your dentures somewhere around here? Like I know her. You want to play with Bengals? I'm sorry, I'm getting in trouble. That is, has anyone seen my banana? Surely that's not quite right. My dad dropped his dentures in the water. We don't have a spare set, so I'm guessing the rest of the day we'll be playing charades. We'll collect every possible thing that anyone might have dropped. Maybe you'll pick up an orbital gun. But yeah, no more goofing around. We have to go figure out what's going on at the orphanage. Sadly, I don't think that it's going to be the Duke's fault, so we can't bring him to justice for this. Even though we can't exactly say that I could use a nightlight, someone goes set that orphanage on fire is completely out of character for someone of that caliber, shall we say. I'm pretty sure he had no reason to be anywhere near there, so yeah. Wrong draw. I guess we have to take another check. Have we seen one of those enemies before? I think that's the flying shrimp, yeah. North Mercia Orphanage. This is terrible. It's just gone. Oh, who do we have here? Are you here from the Bracer Guild? Yeah. You're all from Minoria, right? Yeah, we came to help pick up the pieces. We were here last night around midnight trying to fight the fire. As you can see, it could have gone better. So what about Matron Teresa and the kids? They're all fine, don't worry. Thank goodness. The music had me worried that we were going to find out that they all died. Right now they're sleeping at Minoria's Inn. Given the size of the fire, it's a miracle no one was badly hurt. Thank goodness. Yeah, at least that's something. We're here now to clean up what we can. How about you two? We really ought to check up on everyone at the inn. Sorry, but that'll have to wait. Huh? Now that we're here at the scene of the crime, there's a lot that strikes me as weird. We need to find what clues we can before the trail goes cold, so to speak. I know how you feel, but this has to take precedence right now. Right, we're bracers after all. We have to find out what happened. Right, so let's really see what we can find. Looks like you'll have your hands full. Good luck! The herbs have been uprooted and strewn about the garden. The herbs have been uprooted and strewn about the garden. The soil from the flower bed is all over the ground. A milk tank has fallen on its side and is empty. What was once a wall is now rubble. Wow, this place is ruined. Hey, do you smell something strange? Yes, and I think I know why. Barrels with food in them have been scorched black. The door has been completely wrecked. It's all pitch black. Huh? What's wrong? Maybe this is just me, but does the hinge there look weird to you? Like it's been torn off or something? It does, actually. As if it happened before the fire started. The barrels with food in them have been scorched black. I guess we can't go in to investigate, although that would be extremely dangerous to do. And there is a limit on how much we can turn this camera for some reason. Man, I was in shock yesterday. I mean, seeing the sky go all red in the east of Minoria. I tried to get here as quickly as I could, but everything was already gone. Since the fires burned so much, I guess the only thing to do is rebuild. I don't know what Matron Teresa is going to do. I mean, it's going to be really expensive. Alright, we've taken a good look around. What do you think? I'm not sure, to be honest. First, the fire doesn't appear to have started in the building. Most likely started outside. Outside? Over here. It looks like this area is the point of origin. Ah, where the wall collapsed. But how can you tell? Because the fire damage is worse here than anywhere else. Compare it to the other areas nearby and you'll see. Oh, you're right. So it started here, then spread. You know what this means? Well... someone set the fire on purpose. My thoughts exactly. That smell everywhere? It's some highly flammable oil. It's everywhere around here, so that has to be the fire's point of origin. No way! Don't you think it's weird how everything outside is scattered around? Even the people fighting the fire wouldn't have done that to the herb garden. It's not a coincidence. Someone did this. Is that true? Chloe? I didn't know you were here. I mean, she's friends with the matron, isn't she? She'd be worried too. Why? Why would anyone do this? I have so many irreplaceable memories of this place. Why? How could anyone do something so cruel? Chloe. I'm sorry, I'm just so confused. You're not alone in that feeling. I barely know the place and this bothers the heck out of me too. It's hard to believe anyone could be capable of something this awful. Still, Matron and the kids are all okay, so we can be thankful for that, right? Thank you. That does help. I just started morning classes when the dean came to see me. He said that he'd heard the orphanage was in flames. And while I was on my way here, all I could think about was, they're fine, they're alive. Adios was watching over them. Well, we heard they're all sitting at the inn in Minoria, safe and sound. We just finished up here, so we're planning to go see them. Do you want to come with us? Yes, I would like that very much. Alright then, to Minoria we go. So the door was removed before the fire started. Was someone stealing something? No, that wouldn't explain why they destroyed all the herb gardens and flower beds. This feels more like a deliberate, some sort of deliberate payback on the orphanage for some reason, but who gets upset at an orphanage is the thing. Skip the turnoff. And hey, we've got our healer back again. I heard there was a fire at the orphanage. I saw all the kids go by crying. I feel so bad for them. Wow, we can actually get dialogue from talking to people just all over the place. The village certainly seems busy. Did something happen? You could say that. So this is the restaurant inn, so this will be where they are. I heard the kids crying upstairs. What in the world happened? Something unusual is going on. Oh, that's the Royal Academy uniform. Is your name Chloe by any chance? Yes, why do you ask? The children from the orphanage talk about you a great deal. They're all upstairs in the big room. You should go see them whenever you get the chance. Oh, I will. Pardon me. Was everything destroyed in the fire at the orphanage? I went ahead and let the kids use my room. If you wouldn't mind, could you go try and cheer them up a little? Matron, everyone! Miss Chloe! You came! Is anyone hurt? We're okay. I's okay. Thank goodness. I'm glad you're here. Is that Estelle and Joshua I see with you? Yes, since someone contacted the guild. We're investigating the incident and thought we'd stop by. I see. Thank you for taking the time. Investigating? You mean about the fire, right? Do you know who did it? Well, how to put it? Estelle and Joshua exchanged awkward glances. So, who's hungry? I missed breakfast, so I was thinking about getting some food. Good boys and girls who join me will get some sweet treats. Really? I just want some pudding. Come on, Glenn. Huh? Quit griping and come on. Let's go downstairs, Miss Chloe. Okay. That was close. I really wouldn't want the kids to hear about this. Indeed. Although I get the feeling that Mary understands at least some of what's happening. Isn't she great? I'm happy to have her around. Now, you were saying? Please tell me what you can. Thanks for your understanding. Okay then. First we checked where the fire started. It does appear it was set deliberately. My suspicions were correct then. I've always been very careful about fire, so I suspected it might be something like that. Do you have any idea who could have done this? Whoever was responsible must have had some kind of motivation. I have no idea. We have no real money to speak of, nor has anyone ever borne a grudge against us. So it wasn't robbery, it wasn't for revenge. We have to acknowledge the possibility that someone did it just for fun. Did you happen to notice anything unusual leading up to or during the incident? Any strange people hanging around the orphanage, for instance? Yes, actually. Not during the daytime when you were there, but afterward. Though I can't imagine he would do something like this. Who's he? While we were trying to escape from the burning building, the beams fell in and blocked our way through the entry hall. But then he showed up and helped us all get free. We owe him our lives. Really? Was he Minorian? Right after he helped us, he called the villagers over and left in the confusion. I asked the villagers about him, but no one seemed to know anything. Sounds suspicious? What business would anyone have around the orphanage at such a late hour? Did you notice anything in particular about him? He was a man, maybe in his late 20s. He also had brilliant silver hair. Silver hair? He had a troubled look about him, though. That made him seem far older than he looked. But he didn't strike me as a bad man. He sounds suspicious, but he did help you out. Doesn't sound like our guy to me. Joshua? What's with the goofy stare? Oh, it's nothing. Perhaps it was just a bracer who happened to pass by. I think we should disregard him as a suspect. Did she say anything about him being a bracer? Okay. Pardon me. Oh, hi, Chloe. Where are the children? They're downstairs having some dessert. Matron Teresa, you have a guest? Pardon my intrusion. Oh. Mayor Dalmore. Oh, okay, it's not the pompous nephew. Oh, the braces I met yesterday are here as well. Jean's reputation for responding quickly is well earned. Now then. It's good to see you again, Matron Teresa. After I heard what happened, I came over as quickly as I could. I'm glad you're safe. Thank you, Mayor. It's very kind of you to come by. I know you're a very busy man. Nonsense, it's my responsibility to look after all the areas of the region. More to the point, those who did this must not be allowed to get away with it. Joseph always loved that place. Such an atrocity. Allow me to express my most heartfelt condolences. Thank you. I'm sure he would just be relieved that the children are alive and well. My sole regret is all my mementos of him were lost to the fire. Matron Teresa? Tell me, Braces, have you any thoughts on who might have done this? We've only just begun our investigation, so it's too early to say, sir. It does look like it might have been done simply out of malice, however. I see. What a terrible thought. For something so heinous to happen in such a peaceful place. Pardon me, Mayor? What is it? Do you think that those people might have had a hand in this? Well, hold up. Who do you mean by those people? You encountered them yesterday. The ruffians down in the warehouse district of Rouen. Oh, them. Pardon my bluntness, but what makes you suspect them? They've been openly defying the mayor for quite some time now. They certainly seem to get their kicks out of causing trouble for him. And since he and Matron Teresa are friends, it's... Gilbert! Sir! Wild speculation does no one any good. This is a dire offence. We must have no false accusations. My apologies, sir. That was foolish of me. I think it would be best to let the Braces identify and locate the ones responsible. Can I count on your help? Sure, leave it to us. We will devote our full attention to it, sir. Good. I'm glad to hear it. By the way, Matron Teresa, I do have one question to ask. What is it? What do you plan to do with the orphanage now? Rebuilding will take time and not an inconsiderable amount of mirror to complete. Honestly, I'm at a loss. We have a modest reserve of mirror, but the cost will be phenomenal. Matron? I was afraid of that. Well, I have a proposal of sorts for you. What might that be? At the Dalmore estate in Grancel, I have a villa. It's only used for special occasions, so what say you to having the children stay there for a while? Oh, and of course charging rent would be particularly boorish of me. You would be welcome to stay there for as long as the rebuilding process takes. I can't wait for the Duke to insist that he should also have the villa. But there's no need for you to shoulder the burden of our troubles. The villa sits unused. If you have any misgivings, I will grant you control of the grounds. Think of it as a well-deserved reward, if you will. May I have some time to think it over? Your offer is most generous, but I can barely process it with everything going on. Perfectly understandable. You should get some rest. I must be off as well. If you decide to accept, please feel free to contact me. I will. Thank you so very much. Let us go, Gilbert. Yes, sir. My mind is percolating with possibilities. Wow, that was a shock. He's certainly the generous type, on par with Mayor Maybell. Indeed, particularly in light of his being a former noble. What do you tend to do in regards to the mayor's offer, Matron? Well, what do you think of the situation? Conventional wisdom dictates that you should accept it. However, once you've gone to Grancel... never mind me. You always were such a thoughtful child. It's alright, I want you to give me your honest opinion. The herb garden and the people I care about would be gone. So, and with you and Joseph gone, I would feel like all of my good memories will fade away. I'm sorry, I'm just being stupid and selfish. Chloe is being way too important here for someone that who's just relegated to Curebot. It's weird to me because she feels way too major for such a minor role. I share your feelings. The orphanage is home to my memories of him as well as the children's memories. But though memories are precious, having a place to live is of the utmost importance. Yes, ma'am. I believe this will all be settled soon. Please try to focus on tending to the camp festival for now. The children are really looking forward to it. Yes, ma'am. Estelle, Joshua, I wish I could be of more help, but I must leave the investigation in your hands. We will handle it, ma'am. We're going to take the culprit down. You can count on it. This sure has turned into a royal mess. Where should we start the search? Maybe we should go to the guild and report back to Jean. We can figure out a plan of attack then. Sounds good to me. Something wrong? You look like something's bugging you. Oh, I'm sorry. My mind is just all over the place right now. I know how you feel. By the way, Joseph was Matron Teresa's husband, right? Yes. He died several years ago, but he meant a great deal to me as well. I see. Wait, does that mean you're from the orphanage too? No, nothing like that. He just did a huge favor for me a long time ago. We grew close again when I came to Rouen to attend the academy. Oh, I see. So, in other words, every time you came by to play, you ended up helping him out, like part of the... Wait. Every time you came by to play, you ended up helping out, like part of the family. Yes. He was like a father to me, but the shock I experienced was nothing compared to that of the matron and the other children. But we managed somehow. Miss Chloe! Mary, what's got you in such a hurry? Listen, Clem's gone. Huh? You don't mean he's left Minoria? Can you give us some more details? Okay. After that old man showed up, Clem went upstairs. In a couple of minutes, he came back down all red in the face saying, "They're not getting away with this." Then he just ran off. I wonder who he meant. You don't suppose it's... Based on what was said aloud, draw your own conclusions. We have to be careful here. Achievement at stake. He's probably going after the gang at the warehouse. Because that's who was mentioned being potentially responsible. Yeah, I believe it was the Ravens. He probably overheard what the steward said. Oh no. I hope he's not planning to go find him himself. It can't be. I can't allow this. I have to go find him at once. We'll come with you. If we hurry, we might be able to catch him before he gets to Rouen. Miss Chloe? Don't you worry, I'll bring him back safely. You just look after the other children, alright? Okay, good luck! Let's head back to Rouen. Alright. This action... I was thinking of wrapping up by going back to the guild, but apparently there's still stuff to go through, so... Yeah, I guess this is a point to wrap up for the episode then. Until next time, guys, take care. I'll see you all around. And I have to be cautious with how I save, because I think I got all the correct conclusions, but I could always be wrong.